Hello, my name is Ali and welcome to my channel. We are back with Color X Malice and Enomoto's route. Let's go.
Good evening, kitty cat. I'm off work, so I'm hungry. I'm lucky that you're treating me, Mineo.
No. Who said about you getting free food? Plus, where the heck did you come from? Don't sneak up on people. Are you a ninja?
Now, men who sweat the details aren't popular, you know.
Huh? They aren't? Very well. You may indulge yourself to your heart's content. The noble and gracious Mineo Enomoto pays no heed to trivialities.
Yay, I haven't eaten in a few days, so I'll be sure to fill myself up.
What now? My wallet. Now he cares? I've got cash, but only in 1,000 yen notes. I've barely got 5,000 yen total. Should I chip in? No, ma'am. A man never goes back on his word. Don't you worry. I hope I have enough. Are we going to be okay?
Hey, let's go. I can hear the steak calling me.
What? Steak? No. Calm down, relax. Today is... yeah, that. Meat is dangerous. Dangerous? That settles it. We're going to my favorite place today. No complaints allowed. No more luxury. I assumed it was someplace cheap and followed Enomoto. At least, I've learned a little bit about the kind of person Enomoto is. Not as long as you're stuck in a rut, there's no point in staying there. Based on the way Sasuzuka phrased it, something must have happened in the past. Maybe Enomoto would tell me about it someday, if not now. I hope we'll have more mutual trust as partners by then. That's what I was hoping for, at least.
Oh, the other side. Adonis' point of view.
The police. Belief in justice. Rejection of evil. A wish to put the other's needs before yours. A desire to save others. I chose this path because I believed in that. I never turned back. I had always looked straight ahead. So, how did I end up here? Where had I taken a wrong turn? All I knew for sure was that I had been foolish to be so blindly devoted. Now, I was trapped in cold reality. My fleeting dreams vanished into thin air. I have no idea how far I will fall. All I can do now is await judgment. Oh, my eye's itchy. Ugh. Oh, nice. Chapter 2. I believe there's 4 or 5 chapters with everyone. No, maybe... okay, 6. I'm not sure if they're all the same or not, though, so I do not know. It's here, right? Oh, I think I missed the date on there, but oh well. I stopped in front of a room. Field Operations Team 2. My eye is itchy, oh my god. It was a department that worked with forensics and detectives mainly for preliminary investigations, for assault, homicide, and other heinous crimes. Of course, the X-Day crimes were in their domain. It's Enomoto's former team, too. I felt terribly out of place in this area as an SRCPO officer. That was because... Buzz. 30 minutes ago, while eating lunch, I got a call from Sakuragawa. Has Sakuragawa learned something new about the incident? I excitedly picked up the phone. Sorry to bother you during lunch, but I need you to come down to forensics. It's urgent. Bye. Sakuragawa? Hello? Sakuragawa hung up without waiting for me to give her a reply. I don't understand, but this is no time for me to be enjoying lunch. I quickly scarfed down the rest of my food and headed to forensics. Run! Oh, wow, this looks hectic. The investigators seem to be getting ready to head out to a crime scene. I might not be able to speak with Sakuragawa. Thinking that, I looked for her. Ah, Hoshino. Sakuragawa wove her way through the people coming and going and greeted me. Actually, I was just about to introduce you to Satake, but some idiot somewhere's got everyone riled up. Could it be another X-Day? It's a theft case, so probably not this time. Anyway, I can't come with you. I already told Satake that a friend of mine wanted to know more about the April and May incidents. Huh? I told him that SRCPO wanted to share information to better keep the public order. For now, I haven't told him about you working with the guys at the office. You can decide yourself how much you want to tell Satake once we meet him. So you're saying he knows you're coming, so you can meet him without me. We're on lunch break anyway. What? But that's too sudden. The sooner the better, right? Satake is fine. He won't hassle you. But...
Sakuragawa, we're going.
All right. See ya, Hoshino. Carry on without me. She's so frickin' awesome. With that, Sakuragawa left, tugging along her work equipment. Because she told me that, I hurried over, thinking that I couldn't hesitate. But now that I was here, I was nervous. Sakuragawa told me that he wouldn't treat me badly, but I'm about to go and meet a veteran detective. They're very, very busy in field ops, so I'm stunned that he managed to make time for me. I timidly hovered by the door, but my lunch break was winding down. Okay, let's do this. I took a deep breath and knocked on the door. Excuse me.
Huh?
As soon as I entered, several men who looked like field ops detectives sharply turned their attention towards me. Slightly intimidated by all of their gazes, I stumbled over my words. I'm Lady Hoshino from the Special Regions Crime Prevention Office, local office. Is Mr. Kenzo Satake currently present at the time? This time? Whatever. I raised my voice more than I usually did, probably because I was nervous. The room fell silent, but the next moment...
SRCPO's got some spunk.
The men erupted into bright laughter, and their laughs echoed throughout the room.
I like how assertive she is. She's definitely cut out for our team. You're right. Maybe I'll put in a word with HR to hand this one over to us. Nice. It's downright dirty in here. If we had a girl like you around, it would put some pep in our step. The ugliest guy in Shinjuku Precinct is going to try and give other people crap?
Nah, sir. My face is no match for that old man stank you got going on.
I awkwardly stood there. Then a voice suddenly called out from the back.
Hey, young lady. Come over here.
I hurried over to the owner of the voice, who pulled me from the ocean of awkwardness. An older, wiry man was waiting for me. Could this be... Kenzo Satake, 53 years old, Shinjuku Station, Field Ops Team 2. Oh, I was able to read it in time.
I'm Kenzo Satake. Sakuragawa told me about you.
His gentle smile immediately soothed away all my anxiety. I'm Lady Hoshino from the Special Regions Crime Prevention Office local office. I'm terribly sorry for taking up your time during such a busy day.
Oh, I was just surprised. I imagined that any acquaintance of Sakuragawa would be more manly. But instead, you're a polite, well-mannered young lady.
Well, Sakuragawa's got that personality, you know. I was worried she didn't have any girlfriends. Don't speak a word about any of this to her, if you don't mind. She'd just give me an earful again.
Too late for that, Satake. Right. You're Papa Shinjuku. Or was it Grandpa Shinjuku now?
Hey, don't call me old. I'm still a fighting fit detective.
Wow, that phrase is so old it's retired.
Shut it, kid. It's too loud here.
Young lady, why don't you follow me upstairs?
All right.
Satake's getting some alone time with one of the young ladies in the office. I'm so jealous.
Like I said, I give them the same voices, but then I've changed the voices. I don't know how many times either. Listen, you. This is for work. Don't you slack off while I'm gone.
Sir, yes, sir. I don't need to be on your bad side.
Take your time. Sorry that you had to endure all of that back there, young lady.
Not at all. This is different than what I imagined. Satake and the other detectives were approachable, despite their intimidating air. Their cheerfulness bore a close resemblance to Enomoto's style. I followed Satake up to the roof, where I was immediately assaulted by the winter chill.
Sorry, young lady. It's a bit chilly here, so just bear with it.
Please don't mind me, but, the way you keep addressing me.
Huh? Does it bother you? From my point of view, you youngsters are all little boys and girls.
When Satake said that with an ear-to-ear grin, I couldn't help but smile back. It's just a little embarrassing to be called that at my age. But I know you're just saying it to be friendly, so I don't mind.
Good then. Ah, right. Do you mind if I light up out here?
Not at all. Satake took a cigarette out of his pocket and pulled it to his lips. I love how they even changed it with the picture. That is pretty smart. That's pretty cool. The small details I love.
I always need this to relax. This place is better for relaxing than the smoking area.
While watching Satake take a puff of his cigarette, I considered how to approach the topic. This is my first time talking to someone in the police while hiding my X-Day investigation. You've forgotten something critical. There's another person here. It's fine to ask questions in the police station, but when someone asks you for your opinion, pay close attention to how you answer. You might get killed, you know. As Shireishi's pointed advice said, a small slip of the tongue could endanger my life. How could I ask and make it sound natural? The more I pondered it, the drier my throat felt.
What's the matter? Feeling nervous, young lady?
I was worried that my silence was suspicious, but Satake was giving me a toothy grin.
Well, I actually haven't talked to a girl like you in a long time. It's all men in our office, you know? I spent so much time with those lugs that I wasn't sure if I scared you.
Not at all, sir. On the contrary. I'm glad you're easy to talk to.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Sakuragawa and the boys always call me a grumpy old man. I haven't heard praise like that in a while. It's a nice feeling. Anyway, much as I'd like to chit-chat with you all day, why don't we get to business?
I straightened my back as Satake turned to me.
You're here as an SRCPO officer to pick my brain about the X-Day incidents that happened in April and May, right?
Yes.
Something struck me when Sakuragawa brought it up. Could it be possible that this actually has nothing to do with SRCPO?
I was startled that he hit bullseye immediately, but I couldn't just give that away.
Your face tells me I'm right.
Oh,
You can't hide it from me, young lady. I've got too much experience not to notice.
His voice was quiet, but his words bore a lot of gravity. Before that, we're gonna do ... We ain't gonna lie to someone who knows. No matter how careful I was, he'd see through any deception I could throw together. He was a detective with a wealth of experience. A sloppy lie wouldn't work on him. If I lose his trust now, I could lose my chance to learn anything about the X-Day crimes. Satake didn't press me for more. In fact, he seemed to be observing me. I have to hide the collar and come up with a valid reason. Making up my mind, I answered. As you stated, the reason I'm here to see you today has nothing to do with SRCPO. It's for a different reason. What I'd call a greater reason.
Oh, a greater reason, eh?
Doesn't look like you're lying this time.
Satake examined me with sharp eyes. Of course he'd be wary after I lied to him once already. I braced myself for this do-or-die moment and carefully picked my words. I'm actually working with a certain group of individuals to investigate the X-Day crimes. Jeez, I don't know if you heard my dad sneeze in the background.
A group?
Yes, they operate outside the police force and are investigating X-Day independently. Sakuragawa is acquainted with them. When I told her that I wanted to research the crimes, she introduced me to you.
Investigating these crimes isn't part of your SRCPO duty, is it?
No, but as long as they remain unsolved, the lives of Shinjuku's citizens are under constant threat. I know that these cases can't be solved just by my efforts alone. But who's committing these acts, and why are they doing so? I want to know the truth behind it all.
I see.
Some of what I said wasn't exactly truthful, but the X-Day crimes were a personal issue to me. Maybe that's why Satake had believed me. If I assume that he heard enough from Sakuragawa to know my story matches, the people introduced me to her are at a certain detective agency.
Wait, are you talking about the place that Enomoto is at now?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, I see. So Enomoto is mixed up in this. It makes sense that you'd come and seek out an old-timer like me.
Satake rubbed his jaw and then nodded at me approvingly. It makes a lot of sense that he'd know where Enomoto went off to after he quit the police force. But Satake had visibly reacted when I said the phrase detective agency. That seemed to strongly indicate that Satake was concerned about Enomoto.
Hey, young lady. Is Enomoto still on the trail?
I was confused at the sadness in his expression as he asked the question. He's asking if Enomoto's still investigating? I've just started working with him recently, so I don't really know, but he didn't seem very enthusiastic about the investigation. Since I'm also researching the April and May cases, we're currently partners.
I see.
But his lack of enthusiasm might be because he hasn't accepted me yet. I'm fundamentally lacking in experience, and I don't know if I can help much in a fight. It was depressing to say it, but it was definitely the truth. I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!